probably turn off dual links since it's right underneath my thingy. Which legendary should I use? Suffuse and Pridaz? That seems good. I don't think I really need any of the other ones. Inzoth says, hello. Wait, is it Inzoth or Nazoth? I know people got mad at me for it not saying the correct thing. Ooh, an updated one. Do I already have this? I think I do. No, I don't. It's 875, and I already have a ring that... I do have a ring that teleports me to the Brawlers Guild. Why didn't I use it? I need to hit rank 8 if I want that. I do want this fist weapon. Since I don't think I have it, and it looks pretty cool. Attached to an Apex gem cutter. I think I have this one already too. Do I already have this? Brawler's Razor Claw. Nope. Hey, should do a lore collab with Mad Season Show and Noble. I'm generally not for collabs unless there's something to be gained from them. Like on my point of view. From my wanting to do it. If there's something to be gained in the video, I mean. Like just doing a collab for the sake of a collab, not really my thing. But if I'm doing something where I need other people, you know, like a machinima where I need more voices, those are situations in which I think a collab is great. Or if I'm doing a top 10 where I needed a female voice, when I had Hazel voice a character on that. That was also a good example of collabs done right. But if it's just a collab for the sake of a collab, I'm not a huge fan of it. That being said, if someone else asked me to do a collab in their video for the sake of a collab, I'm all for it. I have way super lax rules when it comes to collabs with other channels. I'm a little bit more stringent when it comes to mine. I like how there's no one here. This is great. Here, what's your progression on raiding? Heroic. Barrier projection, absorbs damage, Dupree, shuffle snow. Oh shit, high noon. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh, this is like Overwatch characters. What the hell? That stun didn't stop him? Oh, so I just gotta kill him before it goes off. I see, I see, I see. So this guy's Winston. Who's the other guy? Shafru? Is he supposed to be... Oh, he's Junkrat. I was like, is he supposed to be Torbjorn because he's small? No, he's Junkrat because he has like all the bombs and shit. Oh, that's neat. You're not talking to chat. Why? Well, I was in the middle of a thing. Hey, Hirumurdex. I effing love your vids. Impregnate me so I can carry on your legion. Let's say, I hope the stream isn't too laggy today. Nam isn't here if anyone's ashes isn't my friend. Hey Hero, hello, it's Amos here. Do you usually do PvP on your priest? No. Fucking love your videos, impregnate me. Hey, you should do a little collab. Coffin joke time. Yeah, I'm not telling the coffin joke. Are you guys crazy? Are y'all people literally crazy? I have a lot of coins. I'm probably gonna be here for a while. Delivered to Esmus Sunshadow. There we go. Deliver a brawler grunt to enable random brawl mode. To buy a keg for free potions. Ooh. Participate in the fight. 2 minutes of free drinks for everyone. 10 minutes of free Zeppelin rides. Well, I already have potions. Potions are pretty cheap. Actually, are they? I think they might cost a lot. I should probably save money with those. And it's so weird literally think about you and then I get a notification 5 seconds later. That is weird. Talking to chat. Where are we in Goldshire with Kakio? What rank are you? Are you there just for the ring? I'm here for the mount now, I guess. Or maybe just to finish it up. Here I found out I may have bipolar. Oh, that's too bad, Matson. Thank you. Here, last stream when I heard Earth-chan, I thought Sun-chan fucks Earth-chan and a heat wave comes to Earth. Right? It's unusually hot today. What bag on do you have? I think it's called Audi bags or something. Laggy. We aren't in Goldshire Inn. Tell us a coffin joke now. Heck no. How do you feel about the leveling changes coming up? I can't wait for them. Once the leveling changes go through, I'm totally going to do a lot of leveling on streams. What happened with the podcast? The one with Crucial and Kakio? It's all up to Crucial. You gotta ask him when he wants to make more of them. He actually answered that in his last Q&A video. He said there might be one later on this year or something. Here, I posted in Mr. GM's Discord for you. I hope that doesn't piss you off. I mean, it's fine. Just as long as you didn't tell them that I told you to post it there. Oh, it's this one? This is the one where you have to stay in range, right? And like kite it around. I remember this one from Mop. I don't remember if he kills you if he touches you though. Was that something he did? Ah, don't go in the green, bitch. Thanks for that. I totally forgot about that port. Uh-oh. Oh no, I love Void Form. Man, I have a lot better DPS than the last time I tried doing this. Oh, I think the whole thing with not tanking him face is because he puts the green stuff on the floor. I vaguely remember doing that. Rank 7. Hero, do you know the way? Do you know the way? Do you think the new expansion will make the WoW most played game? Probably not. You're talking about classic WoW. 40 cows in a field, 28 chickens. I guess I missed the joke. I missed a lot of live. Do you have the Jenkin title? Of course I do. Bark Bark, tell us your mama jokes. What's Brawlers Guild? It's a thing where you do solo bosses. It's a lot of fun. Please, coffin joke. It's my birthday. I hate the coffin joke now. I've told it so many times. Last time I did the coffin joke was on the New Year's stream. I've never done Brawlers Guild. Is it worth it for the golden gear? I think it's mainly just for fun. You also get a mount and a pet out of it. Please, last time. What's with the 30-second period between you and chat? It's because I read a lot of the old questions first, and then I get to the newer stuff. Matson, I found out I might be Brawler too. You're not alone. No, Matson. Yeah, hype for free potion. I know. Is Pet Battles good? Heck yeah. Here, do you hate Mad Season show? Not at all. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Mad Season show, whatchamacallit. In my Q&A video today, I go on for like half an hour about how to get started on YouTube and how most people don't do the right thing or don't bother to do market research. And Mad Season show is a good example of what you should do. He is a great example to follow if you want to know how to grow on YouTube. Because he started, what, in the last year? And he's already over 100k subs. And he'll be passing me pretty soon, too. Just because of the way he's growing. I was like, a lot of the things he does on his channel are exactly what you should do if you want to grow your channel. He's a very smart YouTuber. It's nice to have a good example to point to. Shit. Are you supposed to move him around? Maybe just get him towards one? What am I supposed to do here? Damage reduced by 6%. Serpent of the Old. I'm dead. Come on, res me. I paid good money for you, you stupid spirit healer. There we go. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? I'm doing all of these blind. I did all the fights in the Brawlers Guild back in MOP, and a couple of them in Warlords, but I haven't done any of them for this. Yeah, Asmongold is right. Oh, mans that make female characters are worse than people who use selfie sticks. My female character is the best. Make him go to the either red or green one. Oh. Here, do you plan on playing an allied race? And if so, what do you plan on playing? It would be nice to make a Nightborn. Here, I'll tell the coffin joke today if it's Ames's birthday, I guess. Hero, do you play most of the Blizzard games or just WoW? Yes. On the right side, let him get to one Tortun. Shit, I already forgot. Which ones were they? Let him go to either the red or green one. Okay. Oops, forgot to potion up. What does this do? Ah, he's healing. He's hitting so hard. Damage increase. Whoa, this dude hits hard. Here, do you play most Blizzard games or just WoW? I play a shit ton of Hearthstone. And Overwatch. And Diablo whenever a new season comes up. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Battle stream. I never catch the right streams. What's the coffin joke? It's a terrible joke. Asmongold said that men that play female characters are weird and they shouldn't do that. Eh. Hero, do you plan on playing an allied race? And if so, did you plan on playing? I think I answered that already. Which server do you play on? I don't know. His content is fresh and informative. Here, can I ask you a question? No. To be honest, I missed you, but I missed the coffin joke more. I'll do the coffin joke if I finish the Brawlers Guild. How about that? The massive, I'm happy 100k is my target. That's great. I'll watch as I have a massive way to go until I'm happy. 100k is my target. Let me take a look at your channel. JM Gaming, 106 subscribers. Ooh, I can see. I see. Looking through your channel, I see lots of things I could improve upon immediately. You know, I kind of want to make a new channel just to see if I can replicate my success. I'm like 90% sure I could do it. But, you know, you never know until you actually try. It's like, oh, I could be a professional baseball player if I really wanted to, but I don't want to because I don't try. It's like, nah. You either do it or you shut up about it. What's your favorite game of all time? Zoid's Battle Legends. What's your main on Overwatch? Probably Torbjorn. I like to play characters who don't require aiming because I don't like the game. So whatever makes it easiest. I play a lot of Overwatch, but that's not because I like the game or anything. It's for other reasons. That kills you. That's the answer. It's Jiraxis. What? Kite between the different totems. Once it gains something like 15 to 20 stacks, kite to another totem. Kite them around each of the totems. Support WoW YouTubers by watching a guide. Mad Season is like the Warcraft Bible 2 at first. Nah. Mad Season show actually has good research, for one, and good editing, for two. Those are two things Warcraft Bible never had. If anything, the new Warcraft Bible is this guy named Frosty, I think. Actually, I forgot his name. I swear, the way he writes his videos is almost as if he ripped off directly from Warcraft Bible. Yeah, Esmagul is right. LOL, mans that make female characters are worse than people who use selfie sticks. I think I read that already. I mean, I'm not going to defend my choice of making a female character. I did it because I wanted to dress her up in transmog gear. I'm not going to say that's manly or anything, or that it's super amazing. But I'm not going to be ashamed of my choice either. You're not cute. I know I'm not cute. I was reading chat. The queue is going really quickly today, so if I queued up, I'd probably get in immediately. Do I have potions set up? Yep. I still play a ton of Overwatch, and I'm a D.Va main, but I'm still crap at the game. D.Va is my preferred tank. Like, I swap roles when needed, and I have like a preferred character for all roles. And D.Va, if I need to tank, that's where I go. So I'm supposed to kite or something. Time to go void form. Oh, there's things on the floor. I never noticed those. I thought that was just the totem. Well, I gotta stay still for a little bit right here. You have to stay out of the green shit. Oh, you can stun him? I didn't know that. See, if I had known to kite, that would have made it so much easier. I could have just ignored the totem mechanic. I still play a shit ton of Overwatch. I'm a D.Va main, but I'm still crap at the game. Yeah, D.Va is my preferred tank. Moria is my preferred healer for now, but I have my most playtime on Mercy. And my preferred, you know, like weird character is Torbjorn. I don't really have a preferred DPS. I had to look at my stats to see which one I played the most, but I kind of just cycle through all of them, and I was like, I don't really like any of them. If anything, my preferred DPS is Symmetra, just because she's also easy. I like characters who don't require you to aim, because I don't like first-person shooters. So the less I have to play it like a first-person shooter, the better. The only reason I pick D.Va, despite everything she does is aiming, is because I love D.Va's character model. It's 100%. I don't really like how she plays, but I like the character. Okay, so what do I do for this one? I am Destructibot, the Great Usurper, and as you can see, I have found my secret plan. Fools, you thought you were hidden deep in the sands of Uldum. Oh, Epic Maximus. This is another one where I have to kite around a whole bunch. Can I stun him? That'd be great if I could. That way I could proc Suffuse. Suffuse, interrupt Blue Crush. Oh, I can interrupt something. That works too. That proc Suffuse. Oops, forgot to pop my potion. How much do these little sonic things do on the floor? Because moving isn't really my forte. Uh-oh, I don't have another interrupt for that. My interrupt has a really long cooldown, but I am a priest. I mean a blood elf. Thank God for that racial. Man, it kills me to use 2 Shadow Word Pain deaths in a row like that. Oh my god. Oh, that was easy. But Mercy. What about Mercy? I like history of videos. Anything anytime soon? I will be working on another one pretty soon. If you'd like to help me, I'm in Mr. Jim's Discord as JM Gaming. That's if you want no pressure. If you want some advice, just watch my last Q&A video because I go on a rant about it for like half an hour in it. Now the next video is a joke. Just stay away from stuff. Oh, I like this little... These things I'm getting. Success. 124 isn't too much success. I have 0 subs, but I don't do videos. Do you have any potential relationship interest at the moment? Nope. 90% can do it, 10% it's boring. How old are you? 25. What's your rarest pet? I have no idea. Pretty sure I have a lot of them though. It's Dyrexis, Eridar Lord. Alright, I think this is the ones I missed. What's the one allied race you'd want to play out of the ones that have been announced and ones that are in-game? Like Upright Orcs have been in games for ages. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. He says she's a tank and spank, right? Nothing to kite. I assume I gotta move out of that though. You see Shockwave, you get out of the front of him. Pride Dash should be enough to heal me through everything. Ah! He's a wad boss. Can I attack the grasping hands to get out of it? Yep. Ah, run away! What does this guy do? Nothing? Okay. I got scared for nothing. Can I stun him to proc Suffuse? Deadly throws. Oh, this is whatchamacallit? Kilrog's ability. Okay, what's this one? Oh, that one you just move out of it. That's easy. So basically he was just wad bosses. Grats. Why so much lag? Oops, is it still having lots of lag? I don't know, I've been having a lot of lag on my game recently. I bought a new graphics card. So hopefully that will fix the issue. Because my internet's fine. Oh my god. This is going to be annoying. My Pride As shouldn't let me actually get killed though. So I should be fine. So this is the mount it gives me. Let's add it to my favorite mounts. God damn it, where is it at? I like to add all the new mounts I get to my favorites tab. That way I can get sick of them. Cool fist weapon. Too bad no classes actually use fist weapons. Yes, she is. They confirmed it. I'm not done with the Brawlers Guild though. Doesn't it go up to like rank 10 or something? Go pick up the challenge card. That was it? No way. Damn, the Brawlers Guild is easy. Holy shit. They wasted her like they had on the stupid raid. Now buy the card and fight the strange Y thing. I want to fight Hexos. The strange thing? What's the strange thing? Queen of Jar is not a raid boss. Is the boss of the first or second raid. Didn't they say she would be a raid boss? Flat Earth Chan or Thick Mother Earth Chan? Flat Earth Chan, obviously. Hey hero, nice to see you again. Hello Kevin5264. Devilsaur Rhino Shark is too epic. I wish it was a mount, right? That'd be great. Some background while failing at Peggle. Oh, Peggle. What a fun game. I wish they would update the add-on. Whenever I hop onto my Wrath of the Lich King server to get footage, I have like the Peggle add-on installed because I did it for a video. And I'll sometimes play a game or two. Because it pops up as soon as you log in. I was like, oh, I wish this was still in the game. You see, back in Moth, the Brawlers Guild was so much harder. Like the 8th level bosses were insane. Gives you a cool shirt if you beat them. Oh, neat. Do they have Hexos? I want to do that one. Ooh, Johnny Awesome. I want to do this one too. Oh, it looks easy though. Well, whatever. Strange thing. Oh, I guess this is like a final boss or something. You have to turn it into this girl, right? Nope. How do you do this? You hold on to one, present to the Brawlers Guild representative to join. There we go. Buy the Nibbleth boss card. I'll look into it after this. Dazzle! Whoa. Strange Things is hard as fuck. Is it? Oh no, don't power shot me. This is pretty easy. I guess it is a rank 3 boss fight. Man, I remember in Mist of Pandaria, this was so hard. Like, all of the level 8 bosses were incredibly difficult. I was like, when are the bosses gonna get tough? Because they were all super easy. I guess I also really overgear it, because I remember the serpent boss being tough too. But none of them were like Hexos levels hard. Where is Hexos even in here? I really want to do that one again. Each of the islands has one. Feels pretty bad. Rank 8 Brawler. Whoa. So what am I supposed to do? You see, this is what I was expecting from level 8 bosses. Really weird-ass mechanics like this. So I have no idea what to do. Ah. Whoa, it's all red now. I can't attack anything. It's the stranger thing. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. You outgear them. Even like back in Mist of Pandaria, a lot of the bosses had mechanics you had to do in order to beat them because you couldn't just ignore them. And they were a lot tougher than, you know, just don't stand in bad stuff. Like, I remember the final boss fight, you had to like go around the arena and DPS down ads and make sure he stood on top of them. There are 3 pretty hard ones. Oh, you can only get them through the random system. Do this Brawlers Guild at 8:55. Yeah. I was just expecting more one-shot mechanics like Hexos, or the bosses they used to had. I was disappointed that they could all just be gear checked. The last boss in WoD was hard. How do you get the random thing? Is it through the gold exchange girl? Oh look, there's some over here. Deliver to Brawlers Guild Arena Grunt to enable random brawl mode for the next 30 minutes. I want to fight a random enemy. Give me Hexos! You get a haste buff if you are near people to interrupt his horse. Stop saying that mop shit. Brawlers Guild was for the one of the earliest patches where eye level was 80 lower than the current. You guys just don't understand. All of the 8th level bosses in the mob one had one-shot mechanics where you couldn't outgear it. You had to know what you were doing. In this one, I basically just outgeared all of them. It's a completely different thing. I pick you, I pick you. Am I supposed to be in melee range or something? Yeah, I have no idea what this guy's doing. But he's hurting me. Oh, was he throwing out battle pets? I didn't even see them. I just kept looking for what the hell he was doing. Coffin joke. I have to leave in 15 minutes. Thing on your head looks awful. Change it. Nah, it looks awesome. That's why I paid $8 for it on when it was on sale. Let's see. Deliver this to Kelji Spark Wrench. I assume it's someone over here. Oh, there you go. Luxury goods vendor. Ooh, Hearthgland Ambrosia. Whoa, $1,000 beer? Doesn't get any more high quality than that. And look, you can look down into the arena. If they touch you, it's 1.5 million damage. Yeah, I didn't even see what the hell he was doing. If I'd known he was throwing out little battle pets, I would have avoided them, but I didn't see them. Well, this one's easy. Brawlers music box. Oh, look, I got a shirt. That's the shirt they were talking about, right? Okay. Get on my level 110. So you guys want to hear the coffin joke? Oh, I don't want to tell it. When do you stream? I literally just got Hexos in Brawlers Guild. He's easier than I remember. I was looking forward to doing Hexos because he was so hard. Shirt overlord. No, please. What's the joke? You guys want to hear the coffin joke? Hey Hero, when's the next episode of Dave and DevBot? I planned on working it today. I mean, not today, this week. And then I got really busy with other stuff. That took a lot longer. I just joined. I don't want to leave already. What? You guys want to hear the coffin joke? I need a bottle of water for this first. Okay, so looks like my stream's kind of lagging. That's fine though, right? Nobody cares. It's actually a bottle of vodka secretly. Nah, I don't drink vodka. What if I just link the video I made on the coffin joke so I don't have to tell it again? The joke is so long. I don't want to do it. Yeah, do that. Link it. Like, what if I just play the coffin joke rather than actually tell it, since it's such a long joke? I mean, what if I just shorten it instead? That'll probably work. Okay, so the coffin joke. Here, do you think the Horde are better than the Alliance? Obviously. Is that even a question? More like, do you believe in facts? Of course I do. Whew. Can I not queue up from up here? Can't a Death Knight get a little dressed up every once in a while? These are Death Knights? That's pretty funny. Just tell us the joke. Okay, okay. So, there's this guy who's driving down the street and he gets stopped at a red light. Just because, you know, you naturally stop at a red light. And then this mortician's car drives up behind him. What do you call a mortician's car? Is there like a special name for it? Wait, the stream delay and the actual time it takes for people to type would probably not allow this to happen. So anyways, a hearsay? Oh, I guess the stream delay is not that bad. So a mortician's car drives up behind him, and he's like, oh, I wonder if there's like a funeral today or something, but I guess there's no other cars, so whatever. That's weird, you usually don't see those kinds of cars every day. And then he hears a bump bump. A bump bump. And he's like, huh, that's a weird noise to hear. Whatever, man, this is the longest red light I've ever had in my life. And then he hears it again, a bump bump, a bump bump. And it's almost like a supernatural noise that he's not sure how he's able to hear it. And then all of a sudden, a coffin just like falls out the back of the mortician's car behind him. He's like, ooh, that's kind of weird. I wish I could see it, but the light will probably be turning green any second now. But man, is this the longest red light in the world? And then the coffin gets up on its side and starts hopping towards his car. And he can hear it louder now. A bump bump, a bump bump. And not being one to want to disobey traffic laws, instead of just plowing through the intersection when it's still red, he instead just gets out of his car and runs down the street, because the sight of a coffin jumping towards him and hearing a bump bump is really starting to freak him out. So he runs into the nearest antique shop that's just on the street, and he goes up to the counter and he's like, hey, I can't really explain, but I really need to just, like run out the back of your store so I can lose someone who's probably following me. He's like, oh, sorry, I can't let anyone in the back unless they're a paying customer. And he's like, fine, that sounds reasonable. I guess you wouldn't let a homeless person back there to just mess around. So, what's the cheapest thing you have in your shop? And he's like, sir, this is a priceless antique shop. Nothing in here is cheap. It's like, okay, how much is this little crystal ball next to the register? It's like, oh, that'll be $75. So the guy's like, $75? That much for this tiny little thing? I go, sir, it's a very priceless antique. He's like, okay, how much is for this smaller crystal ball right next to the bigger one? He's like, oh, that one will be $95. He's like, how is the smaller one worth more than the bigger one? He's like, well, you see, the smaller one is older, and it has, more history to it. And he's like, fine, I'll buy the big one. And then that's when the coffin breaks through the front window and just goes through all of the shelves and just crashes everything and just wails about destroying everything. It's like an ox in a china shop. And the guy just runs in the back of the store as the coffin jumps into the cash register where he used to be. And then he runs out the back and goes down the alleyway thinking, man, he wasted too much time trying to haggle with that antique shop owner. But, I mean, who sells dumb little paperweights for $95? That's kind of insane. Even if he is being chased by what seems to be a killer coffin, he's not going to waste money on something that stupid. So he goes up to the street where there's a guy just parked on his motorcycle. And he's like, hey, let me use your motorcycle real quick. I need to get away from this thing that's chasing me. And the guy's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And the guy's like, okay, that's reasonable. I probably wouldn't allow someone just to take my motorcycle too, just out of the blue like that. This isn't a movie after all. And he's like, well, I mean, how much to buy your motorcycle, I guess, or just to get a ride? And he's like, yeah, I'm not really selling rides here. And then the coffin breaks out the back door and starts jumping towards him, and you can hear the bump bump, the bump bump. So the guy, kind of scared of this coffin, just throws the guy off the bike and just takes off. Luckily, he was kind of a rebel when he was in high school. He used to ride a motorcycle too because he knew it pissed off his dad. So he knew how to ride the motorcycle. He weaved in and out of traffic, didn't have to worry about traffic laws or too many ramifications, because if he's on a motorcycle, the worst that can happen is that he'll get injured and he won't really cause too much trouble to anyone else. So he feels a lot less guilty about breaking normal traffic laws. Plus, generally they're a little bit more lax than motorcycle riders. So he goes into like the interstate and it just goes straight on one of those really long pathways where You drive in between states or countries, and there's just no other cars, and he can go as fast as he wants. And he thinks he's finally gone from the coffin who had been chasing him. And he was like, wow, that's weird. I'm probably going to get in trouble for stealing this motorcycle, but I'll make sure to, like, pay him for it later and to apologize for the damages I've caused. But I was kind of scared of that. And then he hears it, a bump bump, a bump bump. And he's like, no, they can't possibly have found me. And he turns around and he sees the coffin on a motorcycle. Like, it's a supernatural coffin that's jumping around and making noises. But he didn't think it'd be able to drive a motorcycle, which requires a lot of manual dexterity. And, I mean, there's no way a coffin can push the pedal or steer, and yet there it is, on the back of a motorcycle, with no one else, and it's just gaining up on him. And he's like, oh crap, I have to get away from him. And luckily, off to the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere, there was an air balloon festival. So he goes up to it and goes to the nearest guy who's giving out rides. He's like, how much for a quick air balloon ride? He's like, well, it's $50, and we just kind of take you like 50 yards above, and you're attached to a rope. He's like, no, I mean, I need to get on an air balloon ride to get out of here because someone's chasing me. And he's like, sir, we don't actually do things like that. He's like, well, I mean, I've already stolen a bike today. So he just kind of pushes the guy out of the way and gets in the air balloon and takes off. He's never actually driven an air balloon before, but he thinks, how hard can it be? It's just like a giant balloon. So he takes off because he is more scared of the coffin than he is of possibly crashing a hot air balloon. And so he goes up into the air, and turns out it's not as hard as he thought it would be. He has like a natural affinity for the hot air balloon. He's able to control it. No problems, as if he's always done it his whole life. And he thought, man, I'm in the air now. I think I'm finally away from that stupid coffin. There's no way a coffin could possibly, fly. And then he thought, you know what, if he's able to ride a motorcycle, he could probably navigate a hot air balloon as well. And then he hears it. A bump bump. A bump bump. And then he looks around and he sees a hot air balloon closing in on him. He's like, oh no, because he hears it louder. A bump bump. A bump bump. So he takes his hot air balloon. He's like, well, I have one more idea. One thing that'll probably work with getting rid of this coffin that's chasing me. It's a long shot, but it's the only idea I have, because it seemed like I can't run away from him if he's able to operate a hot air balloon. So he navigates his hot air balloon towards his house, which isn't really that far away since flying is a very efficient form of travel. And he goes to his house and he basically just crashes into his front yard, and the hot air balloon is right behind him, and he hears the bump bump, the bump bump. He's like, okay, I have some time before he can get to me. And then he sees the coffin just jump out of his hot air balloon like 100 yards above the ground and just crash into his front yard. He's like, oh crap, I have a lot less time than I thought I would. So he runs into his house, and the hot air balloon, the coffin just breaks through his front window. And he's hot on his trail. He runs down the hallway. The coffin is right behind him going bump bump, bump bump, bump bump, and it's getting louder and more visceral. And he goes into his bathroom, and the coffin is right behind him, like a couple of feet away from him. It's the closest it's ever been. And then he goes into the medicine cabinet and gets the cough medicine, and the cough medicine makes the coffin go away. I shortened that one. It's usually a lot longer than that. So the, cough medicine makes coffin go away, because you take cough medicine when you're coughing. You get it? What? Didn't hear the end. Oh wow. The end. Here, why are people scared to like traps and be gay? I don't even know what to say. Do you guys want to know why people ask for that joke all the time? Because it's not funny. They just ask for it to mess with you. Because it's basically a troll. It's a troll joke. The joke is anticipation. What it does is it makes you anticipate what's going to happen next, and then doesn't do anything. It just denies you the satisfaction of a good payoff while having nothing but anticipation. It's like the joke form of the TV show Lost. It raises a lot of questions but doesn't answer anything. Or it has a very underwhelming answer. Thank you, I have to go now. This is all your fault. It's Amez. I'm freaking dying, bro. No, it wasn't funny. Oh, a pun joke. Okay. That's a good description of the coffin joke. You watch Animu? Sure do. Streams aren't as fun without a yaoi artist. It's so bad. Holy shit. It's like one of those there was no punchline jokes. It does have a punchline. It's just not a good punchline. Thank you. I have to go. I thought you were telling us a deep story. No, it's a really shitty joke. It's just, it never fails to piss people off. That's why people always ask for it in chat, just so everybody else can experience their pain of hearing the coffin joke. Hero, would you say the Black Blade of the Empire had be a metaphor for schizophrenia, as a Shadow Priest are basically about mental illness? I think it's pretty straightforward. Bye, Amos. I have a joke that like that, except it's about a fuzzy fish and doesn't have a punchline. Are you still not gay, Hero? Bye, Amos, and thank you for the joke. Just wondering. I'm not gay, but I mean, is it gay to like traps? I don't know. Is it gay not to like traps? That's the better question. Because there's two kinds of people when it comes to traps. Those who like them and those who lie. Do you remember the anime Zoids Chaotic Century? Nobody seems to ever remember that. I watched two Zoids anime. The one where they were in that tournament with the Liger Zero. And the other one where they were like in an army setting with the Shield Liger. Why was WoW the worst customization options ever? It doesn't. What game is this? Here, are you worthy being gay for? Sure, traps aren't gay. Whatever you say, Nazoth. Will you ever do a live playthrough? Of what? Traps are 25% gay. I like traps and also gay porn. Am I gay? Maybe a little bit. Being straight is 50% gay. That is a very serious discussion. Traps aren't really gay unless... one, you know ahead of time, and two, your balls touch. It's not gay as long as you say no homo afterwards. What realm is Hero on? I don't know. Worst new allied race? Dark Iron Trolls, Dark Iron Dwarves. Hello, bro. Hey, my first wife was gay. She's a cardiologist now. Yes, Liger Zero was New Century. Zero. Shield Liger was Chaotic Century. Awesome that you remember those shows. Yeah, I watched both of those. I just don't remember what they were called. I just know they're both Zoids. That's why I really like the Zoids Battle Legend game. It lets you play as characters from both of those animes. Really, the best Zoids game ever made. Best video game ever made, mind you, not just Zoids. Is it gay to touch your own pee-pee? A little bit. I think I'm gay, but then I like traps. Am I straight? Best WoW YouTuber, best ever. Assume the lack of testosterone, the average penis takes up 2% of the average male's body size. Whoa. Cthulhu is a trap. Traps are gay. Did you know 15 minutes is 1% of your day? Did I get some Brawlers coins or something? I thought this was only supposed to last for 10 minutes. The coffin joke itself lasts 10 minutes. This is lasting a lot longer than 10 minutes. Here, if you buy the dice from the gold vendor, you can fight random bosses. That's what I did. I want to lick your feet and suck your toes. Man, Hero, would you make a great third wife? Void Elves are the worst allied race. They make no sense to lore at all due to Blood Elves, Shadow Priests without being a problem. Yeah, Void Elves are kind of weird. I think that was just a way to give Alliance players High Elves, since Blood Elves are by far the most popular race in the game. Like, hey, if everybody loves Blood Elves because they're the only conventionally attractive characters in the game, why not give them to the Alliance as well, since humans are ugly? Are you a trap? Are you a trap? Okay, since I finished the Brawlers Guild, what else should I do? I already told that terrible joke that nobody even likes. Except fans who've already heard the joke and just want other people to suffer as they had. Oh, you know what I'm gonna go do? I have a great idea. Oh my god, why didn't I think of this before? This is probably the best idea I've ever had. Look at Hermic's character. I smell a thought. What's a thought? Female gnomes are the most moe creatures. Ew, gross. Why Earth-chan, dude? Why not? Can I get an A-man time for endless world quest grind? What? I'm not gonna do world quests. I did those yesterday. Is having a female Tauren girlfriend considered a zoophilia or not? I don't know. No furries, Bills. If you thought to go away, just cast fear on them. Is it gay to be straight? A little bit. Earth-chan? Earth cunt is better. No. You're wrong. You could not be any more wrong. Being straight is gay because when you kiss a girl, you indirectly kiss a guy who's kissed her before, which makes you gay. See? Exactly. But what if the girl has only ever kissed you? Is that a loophole, or is it still gay? I have a female cow girlfriend, a real cow, and it's not zoophilia. Is it gay to like men? Not if you're a girl. In fact, I will go milk her right now with my mouth. See, that's kind of gay. Is it gay to top enjoys heroes content? A little bit. Are pet battles the real endgame of Legion? Oh, I was gonna make pet battle videos. I totally forgot about that. A male Urchan is the best trap ever. What the fuck is your chat, hero? There's a whole bunch of weeaboos in my chat. Is it gay to blank a dog in the blank? Probably. If Blizzard felt the need to censor that out, it's probably gay. Is it gay to make pet battle videos? That's probably the most manly thing you can do. So yeah, super gay. Naga allied race? Oh, Nagas. Ugh, maybe. Once Queen Azara is dead. Fuck the weebs, lol. I'll have you know, I'm not 12, I'm 13, lol. Hey, did you guys know all Alliance players aren't 12 because Asmongold plays Alliance and he's not 12? Crazy, right? I've been wrong this whole time. I'm glad I have people to show me the light. To show me the way of the world. She can't die. She should join us. What? Here, want to play Fortnite? I don't know what that is. I saw Crucial make a video on it, but it just looked like another DayZ clone. It's like, I don't like first-person shooters or zombie games. How do you know Asmongold isn't 12? Good question. I'll have you know I re-rolled a gnome and I am 15 years old. Asmongold is a trap lover. What do you think about solo queue and 2v2 arenas in WoW? Huh. Talistan and Evitel also play Alliance, but we don't know their ages. Most WoW YouTubers play Alliance. Asmongold is life. It is what we all aspire to be. Some sweaty dude in our mom's attic and getting money to play WoW and eat snacks. Man, when I see all of the junk food he eats, I just think, how is he able to do that and stay healthy? That would destroy my stomach if I ate like that every day. Whew. Which leads me to believe he probably doesn't eat junk food like that all non-stop. Probably just sometime and he just doesn't clean up. So it looks like he eats a lot more than he really does. Especially with how skinny he is. He's so skinny. How are your stomach/chest pains? They're fine. They're fine enough. I probably won't die anytime soon. As long as I'm not in a car accident or something, obviously. There we go. I'm just gonna fish for the rest of the stream. Dude, Asmongold isn't healthy, LML. He's skinny fat and will probably get a blood clot within the next few years. He's still life, though. Yeah, probably, if all you do is sit down and play video games all day. That's why I have a standing desk. Why are so many 12-year-olds... What? They think players are retarded. They are done fishing his life. FTF. I just wish them as they would like to wish you. Sugi polysikole. It means love and peace in my language. I don't know. I can't take that off your hands. What the fuck did you just sucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated at top of class in my academy. God, I want a standing desk. Do you use it often? Every day. I have one where it's just like I converted my old desk into a standing one. It's not an actual standing desk and more of a converter that I put on top of my desk that can turn it into a standing desk. And then I also have like a laptop stand for my second monitor. So it's kind of like a ghetto standing desk. But it works. It only takes like 30 seconds to convert it too. All I want is some D inside me, but I'm scared to get the D. Feels bad, man. What? Is the Horde renamed Blood Elves and Friends? That's a good way to put it. Are you standing right now? Of course I am. Your favorite Windrunner sister? Ugh. I mean, I want to say Sylvanas right off the bat, but Rarisa and Illyria are also pretty top tier. Because they all basically look the same. Plus the other two aren't dead. So it kind of gives them a little bit of an edge. So you just attach some springs and shit to a table? Is that what you're saying? No, it's like something you put on top of your desk. You have to look it up. It's hard to explain. Neutral towards Alliance and Horde. Blizzard ever does Rogue Torn playable by us, I switch all my characters. What? Rogues can't be. Ooh! A tugboat bobber. I want this. Ha! It's a tugboat. What? A cat head bobber? How the hell am I getting all these bobbers today? Holy shit, I didn't even notice. That's awesome. Did they increase the drop chance of these things since the last time I went fishing, or am I just getting super lucky today to get all of these? Marisa's Bay, your favorite Ugandan president? You do not know the way of the devil. You need Ebola to know the way. Sugi Pula. So good and tasty. There are a bunch of them. Sugi Pulsa Sikole. Love and peace, guys. Spread the word. I doubt that. Nobody cares about peace. Hero knows the way. One of my guildies has been using a standing desk for a bit and developed spider veins and leg cramps, and doctors advised him to sit down because he was standing too much. Well, yeah, that's why I have a converter. I don't stand all day. I stand most of the day and then sit down when I get tired or if my legs start hurting. You can't do anything in extremes. Like sitting down too much is bad for you, and standing too much is also bad for you. It's all about moderation. Although the reason I have a standing desk is because of my chest problems, not because I do it to get fit or anything, because standing isn't good exercise. It's 100% for my posture. Having a standing desk makes my chest hurt less, so I stand. If you want to start standing because you want to lose weight, that's not gonna happen. Straight up. If you want to lose weight, eat less. It's the best way to do it. The only thing that counts is Ebola. Hero, Lillian Voss or Sylvanas? Lillian Voss, obviously. Is that even a question? How come female Pandaren are thick while dwarves are just fat and gross? The way of the devil. Which server are you on? I don't know. I like it in the cutscenes where you turn in your artifact. There's just some weird guy in the background holding up the artifact fishing rod. They did say the artifact fishing rod will be continuing on. Like it's not going anywhere. Eat healthy and exercise. See, the thing is, just eating healthily is all you need to do to lose weight. Exercise is kind of a minor factor in it. Eating healthy is far more important, which sucks because it's so much easier to work out than it is to eat less, because food is delicious. I have sudden severe chest pains in the right part, not the heart one. I have sudden severe chest pains. Any clue on what that could be? I can't breathe deeply without a large amount of pain. Sounds like what I have. Although you have to go to the hospital to get checked out to be safe. Chest pains are no joke. Here at Lillian Voss or Garrosh Hellscream. Funny thing about that. You see, I had... Like, if I ever do a Season 2 of Inzoth, it'll be him creating, like, a battle royale, exactly like Fate Zero, where he'll summon 7 characters from WoW lore and have them fight to the death. And in my script, I have Garrosh and Lillian Voss being the last 2 people standing, and then they have a fight to the death. So it's funny that you say Garrosh Hellscream or Lillian Voss. I was like, have you been reading my fan fiction? I don't know if I should go to the hospital now. I mean, if you're having chest pains, you want to go to the hospital. Just so they can tell you you're fine. And if they're not fine, well then good thing you went to the hospital. Especially since you have free healthcare in Germany, don't you? Why do you even need to worry about it? It's 12 a.m. at night over here. Yeah, you think emergency rooms close or something? I mean, if you're not dying now, I guess you can just wait till tomorrow. Although I don't advise that, because I mean, what if there is something serious and I told you to ignore it until tomorrow? I don't want you to blame me. Food sure is delicious. Maybe I should. Or should I just call emergency? If you call emergency, they'll tell you to come in. They do not take chest pains lightly. Because heart disease is like the #1 killer of people. Period. So if you say you have chest pains, people are going to be like, well, come into the hospital, because that is literally the #1 thing that kills people in the world. In developed countries. Huru Senpai, do you loaf me yet? Nah, Garrosh is in heaven right now. He did nothing wrong. If you're lazy, you can call them. Am I the only one thinking Anduin is gay and loves Garrosh? Anduin? Probably. It's not on the heart side, so I'm sure it isn't a heart attack. Well, I guess you can wait then. Heart attack could cause pains in other places. Oof me, daddy, oof me. You see, I'm not exactly an expert on these things. It just kind of does sound like what I had. #1 killer is Ebola. It can't kill people if it shows them the way. Have Garrosh died in alternate world, Draenor? Oh, I missed it. Garrosh did nothing wrong, just like my boy Relith. Garrosh did one thing wrong. He lost. Exactly. History is written by the victor. Get a quick shower and look. Alright, it's gone. Is Anduin a trap? Anduin is kinda gay.
Oh shit, I don't have my weapon on, do I?
Yeah, I'm not gonna put my weapon on either. Fuck that. Oh man, I'm so gimped without my weapon though. I guess you gotta use it as soon as you get it. Exciting adventures. Mike? Who's Mike? You can't actually kill Trashy, can you? Hero, do you follow Relith? I don't know who that is. Here, what if Illidan is a trap? I don't think he is. I applied some stuff called Tiger Balm Red. Greetings, brother. Hope your holidays were great. Greetings, Omega 5. I hope you show up to the tournament and lose. It's some Chinese stuff, but really helps with pain. Here, who is hotter, Illidan or Malfurion? Illidan, obviously. Have you seen them abs and tattoos? While Malfurion has those gay little feathers. Here, do you use Immo Mouse to play WoW? I use a Razor Naga. But Malfurion can turn into a bear. Does that make it better? Though I recall having chest pains when I stood in certain positions, that was because 18-year-old threw a basketball full force into my chest when I was 12. Well, that's not a good idea. I'd recommend not getting a basketball thrown into your chest full force by someone older than you when you're 12. Here, are you a straight white male? I'm half white, so that's half correct. Here, go to Feralis Relaxing Center. Heck no. I'm fishing. Are traps gay? Yes. A bear. Just out of curiosity, are you actually gay? No. Nothing gay about liking traps. A little bit gay, probably. LOL, I can't turn into a fiction demon. Freaking pretty sure he's not a friction demon. Here, do you have a large ding dong? I'd say... What is it the thing Asmongold says? Never always go big dick? Or is it never go big dick? I don't know if I should go to the hospital even without chest pains. That was really weird. I mean, if you go to the hospital, they're going to treat it seriously. Or maybe not. Maybe they just do that here in America, where everybody's fat. Never stop going big dick. Never stop going big dick. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. I knew it was something like that. I was like, what is the meme the kids say about this? What's the mount you ride? Looks like Handmaiden, but it's bluish. I don't know. The mount that looks like Handmaiden. Blazing Drake? No, that's not it. The Ironbound Proto Drake? Lifebinder's Handmaiden? Rusted Proto Drake? Spawn of Galacrus, the Twilight Harbinger. Maybe this is the one you're talking about. I have like 3 mounts that look like Alexstrasza. Ooh, this one's my favorite though. Oh boy, I sure enjoy the Maymays. You got a cute voice. Do you get turned on by traps? I mean, who doesn't? Except liars. Oh, does anyone want to play Hearthstone? That sounds like something fun to do. Play a couple of games of Hearthstone. Now, if I do that, people will leave. I gotta think of something else to do. I plan on just doing Brawlers Guild all day, but like I finished that quickly. So now I'm at a loss. What I really need to do is level up my shaman so I can do battlegrounds with people. Are you half Asian? Nope. Feels like yesterday me and Mike were running around having some fun. I'd take you out to dinner date, maybe give you a call the next day. Here, what the mouth do you... I sure do enjoy cards. Yeah, that's the one, thanks. Here, will you ever do a live Let's Play of a game that's not related to Blizzard? I was thinking about that. I bought a whole bunch of new Metroidvania games over the winter sale. And I was like, man, I really want to play one of these games. I should probably stream it. But if I did that, nobody would watch. I'd be like, what's the point of streaming if nobody watches it? And also, should I stream it on my YouTube channel? It's about World of Warcraft. Want me to help you level up your chamois? Well, I mean, I like leveling. It's fun to just put on a YouTube playlist or Netflix or something and just go out and mindlessly level. I just need to actually do it. And I forgot to do it during my 2 weeks off because I just played Hearthstone nonstop instead. Fucking RPers. That might be something to do. Let's go to Goldshire and RP. After I do some fishing, of course. I'm gonna head over to Goldshire Moonguard. No, Moonguard Goldshire on my RP character. And we'll do some RP. What language does he speak? I'm just doing random fights in the Brawlers Guild on the Brawls. I finished the Brawlers Guild though. Turns out I'm too good at this game. If only I wasn't as good, I probably would still be in the Brawlers Guild. But I'm just too dang good. The Dalaran Hawk. I'll have you know, I sometimes fill in as a substitute healer to a mythic raiding guild. That's how good I... Nah, I don't really care for mythic raiding. I just don't think I can do that. It's just too much. I don't know if I have it in me to ever hardcore raid again. Best I can do is substitute sometimes. Because in that case, sometimes I get to see some of the mythic bosses, but I also don't have to consistently show up. It's like, not half bad. Or Upside Down Sinners. You know, I was going to do like an Explorer of the Karazhan Crypts video, and then I found out you go in there for the Lucid Nightmare step. I was like, I can't do this. What's the fun in exploring an area that you can get into legally? Thick black girlfriend or small titty Asian girlfriend? I mean, both of those sound pretty great. You say that like preferences are better than one or the other. Big titty golf girlfriend? See, that sounds pretty good too. We need a dwarf and 2 night elves for the RP and Moonguard tram. Wait, why do you need dwarves and night elves for the tram? Mythic Raid is made to farm transmog 2 expansions from now. My guild raid's heroic, but we haven't finished it yet because there's only 11 us, and we're all on, and 2 of us aren't geared enough yet. Oh, yeah, you see, my guild is technically a heroic guild, but the mythic guild that I sometimes run with, they asked me to come fill in like on the second week that Antorus was out, so I got my heroic Argas kill on the second week already. So technically I've already finished it myself, but my guild hasn't, so I'm still helping them with that. And that was mainly just because I got carried by a whole bunch of people who are already way better geared than I was. That's not really the same. It's a lot more fun when you progress to it with your guild. Especially since we 2-heal a lot of the bosses, which makes it really fun. Because we usually have like 15 people in the raid group and it's just us 2 healers, which is about 1 less than we're supposed to have. So it makes it a lot harder on us, which I think is just so much fun. Healing is so boring when it's easy. Ooh, another bobblehead. Damn, it's like Bobblehead City up in here. And this one's Pepe or whatever. Set favorite. Heck yeah, look at all of these heads I got. Ah! Ah! It's PP. Look everyone, it's PP. Oh man, I hope I never grow up. I feel the pain. We have 13 and just either don't want to find like 7 or more, or we just run heroic till next raid. I like casual raiding. It's fun. We still get to progress on hard bosses, but we don't have to, you know, have the pressure of keeping exactly 20 people. And it still takes us a really long time to get everything done. Ugh. It's a different kind of raiding for sure. Here, you ever heard the story of Dwarf meeting 2 night elves in the underground tram? Nope. Do you have to kill Argus on any specific difficulty to get the magic mana bird? I think it's just heroic. Because I have that magic mana bird and no one else in my raid has it. A dwarf was in the underground tram in an RP server and saw them doing sex RP. He started to fat behind the bush. We have a Disc Priest, a Holy Paladin, and a Resto Shaman as our healers. Yeah, we just have a Disc Priest, me, and a Resto Druid. And so we just kind of handle everything. It's funnier if you look it up on YouTube. Some people cover the story. I'll have to look that up. That sounds right up my alley. Don't get me wrong. I like doing casual raiding, but I hate running heroic and heroic only. Right? I really wish the mythic settings weren't 20 man. That way you could casually try to attempt mythic bosses. Let's make this a year great one, guys. Is it gay to be attracted to your bro only when he wears women's clothes? I think there's a lot more wrong to that than asking if it's gay. Although the way I said that insinuates that being gay in itself is wrong, so let me rephrase that. That's not the question you should be asking. Is it gay to be attracted? Alright, with that. Have you seen Insidious 4: The Last Key? No. What is the magic mana bird? I'll show you. If mythics weren't 20 man, I'd be doing so much more in WoW. Right? Like, we had 2 expansions where the top rating could be done in a 10 man, and I really miss that. That's what made WoD and MOP rating so great, is you could progress at the highest tier in only a 10 man group. And then they changed it to 20 man, and it's like, ugh, Blizzard, why do you do this to me? Okay, so let's see, what is the magic bird? I forget what it's called. What's the... oh, Violent Spellwing. This mount. You get this for killing heroic Argus. Hero, is the Kulak Fishing Derby still available? I don't know. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Because Twitch is dumb. What kind of movies do you like? I don't know. I like comedy movies, I guess. Is it gay to put on women's clothes and hit on your bro while pretending to be his sister? That's a very specific question. Ooh. Ooh, I can buy the Daki from him with only 100 drowned mana. I need to be best friends with him, huh? Hello, see you later. How much drowned mana do I have? I only have 4. See you later. Oh, I'm so close. The Violet Spellwing. Oh shit, it looks so good. Is it gay to type the word gay? A little bit. Is it gay to be gay? Kind of. Hero, which achieve do you need to get the artifact fishing pole? I don't remember. It takes a really long time to do, though. Why are you still in shadow form? Because I'm a shadow priest, obviously. Is it word to gay the type? Is it gay to dirty talk the random guys in your Discord and you're currently up to 3 and counting? Maybe a little bit. Is it gay to be alliance? A little bit. Oopsie doopsie. Yeah, I don't know why I'm in the Barrens. You see, the default alliance... No, the default horde graveyard is this graveyard in the Barrens. Like, if your character gets lost, Blizzard will just put him here. I was like, oh, well, we couldn't really find where your body was out, so let's just put you into the default graveyard. But the Barrens is the horde default graveyard. They should have put me in Westfall. Horde is full of aggression. Why? Because they're super manly and know what to do to get things done. Would you be interested in joining one of the Discords I am? No. You can join my Discord if you want, though. Hi, Hero. Just want to tell you I love this stream and keep it up. Why, thank you, Blazes Kipiro. Just got in from a really shitty night out, my dudes. What is your favorite drink and why? Dr. Pepper, because it is a very unique flavor. There is nothing to compare it to. It's just the perfect amalgamation of flavors in your mouth. I miss Dr. Pepper. Whoa, this person isn't wearing clothes. How scandalous. Whoa, how scandalous. Here, you should probably make about the most hidden Easter eggs. Hidden Easter eggs. That's a good idea for a video. Top 10 most hidden Easter eggs. Oh, can I really do that though without just making one about my... Wait, how are you wearing winter clothes outside of winter? Oh wait. She's probably literally wearing them. Nope. It's a disguise. Oh, okay. I want to look wintry. Hey, look at all these RPers. Look, they're furries. Whoa, a troll druid? That's pretty crazy. Who wants to play pretty blood elf, ladies? What to fuck those idiots? They RP and raid stuff. I got cancer. 10-10 is always the way to go. Thick pandas feel good. Whew. Oh wait, I should be walking everywhere if I'm gonna RP. Man, it's whenever I'm RP servers that I wish I could type faster. Because I'm slow as hell at typing. You should find Easter egg that hasn't been revealed yet and add it to your hidden Easter egg video as a secret reveal. Yeah, okay. Let me just get on that. Find an Easter egg that someone hasn't found already. That reminds me of the very first Warcraft Minifacts video I ever made was the one on like Tyrion, not Tyrion. Oh my god, what the hell are they doing? Was the one on I can't remember it. Tirith and Korth, the human at Vol'jin's funeral. Because I remember I was reading the book, and I was like, I wonder where Tyrion Korth is at. Tirathan, I think I'm saying this wrong. Korth was in game. So I looked him on Wowpedia, and it showed, like, he shows up at Vol'jin's funeral. I was like, oh, this is recent, because that's when Legion launched. I was like, I can make a video on this. And so I made it. and turns out no one had talked about it yet. So it was just like a coincidence that it just happened to be a timely thing, and I just happened to be reading the book at the same time, and I was curious about how come I've never heard of this guy before. I'm gonna go to the Darkmoon Fair. Like, there's a small gnome village off the coast of Tenaris. No, there isn't. What's the story behind your name? I like to use colors as my name when I made profiles, except colors were always taken, so I would just add anime characters I liked at the time to them. So when I made the name, red was my default color I like to use, so I just added Haruma in front of it. That's how basically all my names were made. Just a color associated to a random anime character that I liked. Don't know if I should sleep or watch the stream. Sleep is a fun activity. Top 10 reasons why Alliance are the actual villains of WoW. That is a good idea. I'm gonna copy that down. And people are gonna be all like, what? Top 10 reasons why Alliance are the actual villains of WoW. Heck yeah. It's Far After Fatigue. I watched that one. It's underwater. Good day, hero. Good day, rough killer. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. There we go. Give me a mount, you piece of garbage. It's so funny that you see someone RP walking across the city. Don't know why. I'm gonna RP walk all the way. Just kidding. No, I'm not. That's insane. Hey, dude. You better give us credit if you make this video. Nah, I'm just gonna say I did it myself. Be like, I thought of this idea all on my own at the end of the video. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's gonna be a lot of dislikes on this, so if you don't like it, it was actually the idea of this random person from my stream. Yeah, they're the ones who thought of the idea, not me. All I did was actually look up a list and do all the research on it, and then create the footage, and then voice act it, and then edit it together, and then release the video onto a channel that I've developed over the past 4 years. But yeah, it was this guy's idea. So I gotta give him credit where credit's due. Wouldn't have been able to do it without that. Are you gonna continue in the villain series? Yeah, the next one's gonna be on Kel'Thuzad. Well, at least the Alliance hasn't bombed a city or burned down a tree, which was the home of the race. It's because the Alliance have done worse things. You don't even know half of the things the Alliance have done. Well, at least Hero Green X would be a good name for a YouTube channel about Legion, right? Actually, Hero Red X is just a terrible name in general. Give me a balloon. Yay, I'm part of the Darkmoon Fair. When is the Cthulhu Villains Corner video coming out? I'll probably work on that one next. Do you play other Blizzard games? Sure do. I don't have a token, do I? Like what? Like Hearthstone. Ooh, what's this guy? Easing into a life of normalcy and trying. Longish MRP. Ooh. Biography. Oh, they went offline. I can't read it now. Except for Garrosh, I didn't need a shout out. The Alliance butthurt. It would be enough to cause it. Varian was actually a raid boss in Gul'dan, and his Raker demons finally downed him a mythic. What would you say, remembering the theory I had about the fact that all big YouTubers that make Let's Plays don't actually play the game and just play a video of a random Russian dude and act like they do? What? Doesn't make any sense. Besides Gul'dan and Garrosh did nothing wrong. Has there been any other really evil Horde character? No, of course not. Definitely not Sylvanas. You're a taller one. Okay, I don't really have money to spend on tokens. Oh wait, I have 400 gold. How the hell do I have so much gold? Probably people gave me money over the years. Are you a tits man or an ass man? Ass man all the way. Jaina murdered all the Sunreavers. See? Exactly. There's that piece of dialogue. Even OG Gul'dan was just after his own Gin from the start. Gul'dan never came close to that part of the Horde. Gul'dan never came close to be part of the Horde? Gul'dan was basically in charge of the Horde during Warcraft 1. During the first war. And he's the one who created the first Death Knights for the second war. He's also the ones who created the Ogre Magi's. The Ogre Mages, like Cho'Gall. I mean, he didn't make Cho'Gall, but Cho'Gall was like his right-hand man. The Alliance Marshal Garathos was so racist he almost caused the death of the entire High Elf race. You see, yeah, that would definitely be on the video if I made it. You can't mention Horde atrocities without mentioning Garathos. And of course, the quest Fool's Gold, that would definitely be up there as well. Even if there is a Horde equivalent to it, it's still a Horde thing. Whoa, there's so many people in here. Wait, I need to walk. You can't run in here. There's always stuff going on in the basement. What a very nice transmog, milady. This is not Brawlers Guild stuff. That's because I finished the Brawlers Guild. Ooh, I have mail? Oh, it's probably that stupid thing again. Oh shit, it's a fight club. I'm just gonna stand in and blend in. Down with the capitalist pigs. Here, do you think there will be some Ajara / Jaina tentacle action? I hope so. The Sunreavers used the Kirin Tor to help the Horde steal the Divine Bell from an Alliance city, but they were supposed to be neutral, so Jaina isn't all to blame. Sunreavers didn't do shit. It was Garrosh. He's the one who did it. All the Sunreavers did was do a blind eye to it. They just allowed them to transport the bell through the city. They didn't actively help. Jaina, though, thought that their inaction was just the same as helping them, so she went and murdered all of them. The only way to purge thoughts is with fire. What's thoughts? Those are dead memes. Thoughts are dead memes. I don't know what that means. That's not really... That's not a reason to literally murder them. Exactly. Jaina overreacted a little bit. What's even worse is that Valyria helped. Valyria, she's just as bad. I can't believe how racist she is against the Blood Elves when they're literally her people. The High Elves think they're better than Blood Elves. It's so stupid. But it makes so much sense in real world thing. It's like, you guys are the same people. How can you discriminate against yourselves? It's like, oh wait, people do that all the time. She did good. The Blood Elves betrayed the Alliance anyway. No, they didn't. Does it really count as betraying if the Alliance is garbage anyway? Nobody cares about them. Verisa helped, but here they killed her Ronin. Oh my god, who cares? Ronin is just a big Mary Sue anyway. He deserved to die. Not Illyria. I said Verisa, didn't I? I'm like 100% sure I said Varisa. You mean Varisa? Valyria was Argus. Oh, right. I probably did say Valyria. I meant Varisa. I know it's something with a V. Jaina is literally Hitler. Well, gonna sleep. Have fun, guys. Remember the Atheist Sunreaver speech about why he hates so much Alliance? Good stuff. Yeah, exactly, because the Alliance sucks. You said Valyria, I think. Yeah, I probably did. So who wants to play Hearthstone? Who has that quest to challenge someone for 80 gold? That sounds like fun. Way more fun. The Blood Elves didn't betray the Alliance, they just didn't commit their whole forces to fighting the Horde because their city was just ass-raped. What? I like how Lorthamar was fine with joining the Alliance and missed. Then when Anduin became the king, he suddenly hates it. I'm pretty sure he got soured towards the Alliance after Jaina murdered all of his people in Dalaran. And that he's just carrying over that sentiment for very good reasons. Are we just going to ignore whatever the fuck is going on in front of you right now? Apparently, yeah. Good night. The Ugandan thing. Anduin. There, you can see my thing if you want to add me for some Hearthstone. Oops, I clicked out of it by accident. That's when Jaina went insane. Amani is greater than everyone. What X-Pack that Jaina massacred Dalaran? Has your lisp gotten any better? I wasn't aware I had one. So Sylvanas kind of threatened Lorthamar. Sylvanas never threatened Lorthamar. Sylvanas and Lorthamar are best friends. Everyone is to blame but Queen Ajar. She hasn't done anything. I think Anduin is gay, Kappa. Obviously. Just not so much. Also, Sylvanas, what expansion did Jaina massacre Dalaran? Mista Pandaria. If you want more details on it, go watch my video on the top 10 morally questionable quests. If Blizzard tries to kill off Sylvanas, what should we do against them? They won't kill off Sylvanas. She's unkill-offable. Adventures wanted. Let's see, since I've already completed all of them. Which one was the most fun? She's too popular to be killed off. Heck yeah, she is. When I play WoW at the same time, it lags a lot. What? You play WoW at the same time as what? A wee elf. I like the moment when Godfrey shoots Sylvanas. What? I like the moment where Godfrey shoots Sylvanas. Betrayal, the Silver Pine Forest quest chain. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to make a video on the best zones to level in for the lore. But I need suggestions. Not just vanilla WoW zones, but like BC and the other stuff. Whoa, dude, you're just gonna ignore my text? I write it specifically for you to read it out loud. I guess, since I missed it. Sylvanas puss is infested with maggots and cold. Well, that's not very nice. I'm sure she's very sensitive about that. Damn, Ghostlands, Spires of Iraq. Ghostlands? No. Spires of Iraq? That's on my list already. That's a good one. What questline is one I'm looking forward to next week when the revamp comes out? What? Almost all Mop and Draenor zones are good for lore. I wouldn't say that about Mop. A lot of the Draenor ones are pretty good though. Passive, your weapons cost 1. Ooh, I like this one on Garrosh. Pirates, ooh, patches. Silver Pine. You see, I have Silver Pine already. Obviously, that's going to be number 1. Oh boy, I can't wait to level in Nagrand till 110 when the level scaling comes out. Old Nagrand doesn't have good quests though. Weapons, Nagrand was till level 80. You are a die-hard Garrosh fan, aren't you? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Holt. Heroes, play me. Add foundations. Just add Haruma Red X 1559. You can see my mouse cursor, right? Loktar, Ogre. I'm in charge now. Hillsbrad Foothills? The Hillsbrad Foothills? Are you insane? Yeah, Hillsbrad will probably be like number 2 on the list. That's just too damn good. It's too dang spicy. Because Hillsbrad Foothills has the Sludgefield quest line, Into the Machine quest, and the Orcus Hero of the Horde quest line. It has 2 really good quest lines, plus like one of the best quests in the game. Hillsbrad Foothills is probably one of the best zones to level in, and I'm debating whether that should be number 1 or Silver Pine Forest. But then again, Silver Pine Forest is just so damn good all throughout it. It's too dang spicy. My number used to be 1472, but I changed my name for Final Cell, and now it's like 11k or something. Old Nagrand's pretty. Sure, there's lots of pretty zones that suck. Like, I think Mulgore is one of the best looking zones in the game, but I wouldn't put it on any list about some of the best zones to level in for the lore, because the lore is not good. It's kind of just, you know, lore about the Torns, which in itself is not very interesting, because they're just peaceful. It also has Dumas. You see, I was thinking about that too. It also has the Dumas quest line, but his is not anywhere near as good as Orcus or the Sludgefields, which are both top tier quest lines. And they both just happen to be in the same zone. Although the Dumas quest line is a humorous quest. If I was going to make a video on some of the humorous quests, I'd put his in there. Because Dumas is kind of a dumbass. Which is very ironic considering his name. Let the pain speak to me. Hillsbrad is fun, but good lord. Hillsbrad Foothills? Wasn't that the one I was just talking about? Do some shit on the Isle of Quildanis just because. You see, in the list, I will exclude all starter zones and end game zones. Like, no Isle of Quildanis, or, you know, the Thunder King Isle, or Argus, or Siramar. Just because those ones were created, you know, with lore in mind. The Barons of the Cats. It's kind of unfair to put those ones. Maybe I can do a video on, like, the top 10 best max level zones, though. Vashir was a really awesome zone, right? I should put Vashir in there as well. Old Nogran, Death Recruit Goblins. Goblin was a true hero. Hillsbrad. Jenny is the best girl. The Barons with the cats changes are pretty good. Hey, Southern Barons is a legit good zone for the lore. Let's think about doing that. Sylvanas, Jenny Austin, and proof that all Blood Elves are females. Lillian Voss, though. Lillian Voss is a starting zone character, so I can't include that. Although I'll probably do that as like a casual mention. Ungoro created the crazy guy who kills the dragons. You see, I have him on my short list too. Like, if I don't find any better zones, I'll probably include Ungoro just because of Maximilian of Northshire. He's a pretty top tier character. Mount Hyjal? Yeah, I don't know about Mount Hyjal. I'd have to be convinced on that. I know people hate on Vash, but I liked it. I liked Vashir well enough, except for the fact that everything was in goddamn caves. That wasn't a good idea. This guy deadass plays cards on stream. What? I know people hate on Vash, but I liked it. Nobody hates on Vashir. Hi there, first time watching your stream. Your videos are great. Why, thank you, Lewis Gill. I think my videos are great too. Although I probably shouldn't say stuff like that because it makes me sound like a narcissist. I generally try to hide that fact from people. Very unappealing. Red Ridge Mountains because John J. Kisha. You see, I have Red Ridge Mountains also on my list of zones that are definitely going to make it in. Actually, let me just read you the list I have. The top 10 zones I'll level in for the lore. I have like 6 of them set that are absolutely going in the video. So we have Silverpine Forest, Hillsbrad Foothills, Ajara, Red Ridge Mountains, Spires of Iraq, and Frostfire Ridge because of Ganar's storyline. Although the Frostfire Ridge will be like at the bottom of the list, like number 10 or 9. And I guess that leaves 4 free. 4 zones I don't have covered. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so some of the ones I have on my short list are the Badlands, because that has the Rathian questline, plus the one where they talk about punching Deathwing in the face. And then Ungoro for Maximilian of Northshire, and then Southern Barrens, Stone Talon Mountains, Ashenvale, the Western Plaguelands, Dragonblight, Borin Tundra, for the Horde, Howling Fjord for the Alliance, Duskwood, Eastern Plaguelands, and Nagrand Draenor because of the cinematic with Garrosh at the end. Those are all the ones that might appear on the list, but I'm not 100% sure on. Although the other 6, Silverpine, Hillsbrad, and stuff like that, those are definitely going on in. Red Ridge Mountains, Twilight Highlands were nice. I don't know. Twilight Highlands is kind of forgettable. Also, Badlands is cool. Yeah, Badlands is on my short list of possibles. Get a load of this guy. I got 54 for Amazon. What should I get? You should buy 54 Hearthstone packs. Mount Hyjal is so good. You interact with all of the surviving ancients and other important green dragons and elves. That is a good case to be made. Mount Hyjal is where you interact with a lot of important lore characters, because you resurrect pretty much all the ancients who died in the War of the Ancients. I guess I'd have to play through it again, because I just remember it being very unforgettable. I like being in Silithus. There was an infested Night Elf lady, a Night Elf general, and bug creatures. It was fun. And Ice Crown? Ice Crown is not a very good lore place, if we're being completely honest. It's a cool looking zone, but the lore in there isn't very deep or anything. Badlands should because of Wrathion. New Grand Definite shows how shit Thrall is using 5 weapons in a Makara. Yeah, Badlands will probably show up. I can't have a list like that without Badlands. Battle commencing. Let's bring out Patches, because he's in charge now. Ice Crown has spooky, scary skeletons. That makes it best. I don't think so. Thrall is a cheater. Boo! Stone Talon 2 with the whole general quest line. Didn't I have Stone Talon as like a must? No, but I do have it on here. Yeah, Stone Talon Mountains will probably be on the list as well. Oi oi. Oi oi. Oi oi. Oi oi. Let's just do this and the boom bots can kill him. Haha. Stone Talon 2 with the whole general quest line. I wish Deadwing Pass was larger with quests. Macquarie. No max level zones. So no Argus or Siramar. Those won't be on the list. Man, they sure gave me a lot of pirates. Play 7 minions, 7 taunt minions. Do I even have 7 taunt minions? No. I don't really want any more pirates. I wish Deadwing Pass was larger with quests. Stormpinks was nice. You were discovering the Titan thingies and were friends with Hildenir, and you spoke with Thorm and fought Sons of Hodir. I did like Stormpeaks. It was pretty cool. He said no Argus because endgame. Yeah, no endgame places like Argus or Siramar, or the Isle of Quel'Danas, or the Timeless Isle, or the Thunder King Isle, or the Isle of Giants. What other endgame places are there? I think that's it. Oh, I'm in charge now. Because Shadow Moon Valley was nice too. Shadow Moon Valley? Yeah, I wouldn't say that. What about the Calaxy place? Huh, that is a good one. The Calaxys do have a really good storyline. I'll have to write that down. The Dread Wastes, I think. With the Calaxy. The Paragons of the Calaxy. Brawlers or any other Night Elf zones are just the best because they have lots of interesting and amazing lore. Not really? I'm in charge now. Oi oi. The whole Waking of the Paragon stuff. Yeah, the Waking of the Paragons is pretty neat. I should probably include that as well. Hi, hero. Hello, Anakin. What a silly name you have. Nether Zone is the weirdest zone. What about Westfall? I mean, you see how much the Alliance hates itself. What about Westfall? You mean with Moonbrook and stuff like that? Brawlers would be cool if they redid the graphics, but today they look really shit. Brawlers, huh? I'm trying to remember Brawlers. Isn't that the one with like the ogres and stuff? I don't remember there being anything special about Brawlers. Oi oi. Earth-chan hentai is best hentai, obviously. I think Hyjal Vashj'ir were nice story zones. Hyjal or Vashj'ir? I'm not so sure about Vashj'ir. Hyjal, maybe. I could probably agree with you on Hyjal. Oi oi. I think Hyjal or Vashj'ir or Westfall. You see the homeless people get angry and they all become defious. There's a lot of highborn lore in that zone. No, there isn't. We once fought some alliance guy while leveling in Vashj'ir and I couldn't win because I was a monk and he was a mage and we were in water, so mobility was useless. And then I went to Oldham. Yep, it sounds like Vashj'ir and why nobody liked it. Okay. Whoa, this guy has a lot of attack power. Oh, yeah. Battle detected. Hiya, man. I'm a new sub. Love your vids. They make work fly by. Why, thank you, my Kai. Because I totally developed those with binge watching in mind. So you're welcome. I'm gonna wait for some of my characters to die before I use my boombox. No! How dare you! I think I'm gonna boombox and then brawl. Mighty are the ancients. Forget your ancients. Faraz is actually with the Dire Maul stuff. When will you be doing more videos about old gods? I really like the last old god you made with Yogg Saron. Also, best story voice. I'm working on one with Kel'Thuzad right now. In Faraz, there is actually Dire Maul and stuff. Ooh, Oldham was super fun. Yeah, Oldham was fun, but I wouldn't really consider it a good zone for lore. More like just a fun zone for being funsies. Back to work. All the Titan lore and their air people. The Indiana Zones quest was kind of shit, but still. Yeah, that was the best part of that zone. What are you talking about? Oldham was also cool as you went on an adventure with Harrison Jones and saw the pretty river and ended up being friends with the Tol'vir. Yeah. All that stuff was kind of basic though, or just fun. And not really super lore important. So it doesn't really fit the criteria I'm looking for. I'm gonna lose this. I can't beat this. Not with how much this bastard controlled me. Maybe I can out-fatigue her or something. Nope. Not with a fucking Ysera on the field. What makes Vashj'ir awesome is the Naga battle maiden storyline. All the other quests, ruins were garbage. That was actually kind of like the part I didn't like about the zone the most. Or those maiden storylines. Damn it, I needed something good. Tazdingo, Hero, do you think Sylvanas will die in expansion? Are traps gay? No and no. What makes Vashj'ir awesome? The Tol'vir was interesting. Kazan was the most whore level zone in the entire game. Kazan was the best zone in the entire game. What are you talking about? Well, I think I lost. I choose death. Damn it. If only I had enough taunt minions to actually complete the quest, I probably would have stood a chance. At least the quest would have helped a little bit. Let's try again, since it seems no one actually wants to play Hearthstone against me today. Which is weird, because last time I did it, there were so many people who wanted to play. And today, there's no one. Maybe all the people who play Hearthstone are just not watching today. They need to make Kazan's starting area into a new BG. Would be awesome. Is it weird that I watch your vids, but I haven't played WoW for 2 years? I generally don't watch videos on games I don't play. Generally, I guess I do watch a lot of videos on games that I've never played. I don't think I continuously watch. I don't know. I've watched a ton of videos on Doki Doki Literature Club, despite never actually playing the game. So I guess I kind of get it. This is off topic, but Oculus best dungeon ever made. Why don't you have Illyria and Hearthstone? Ew, Illyria. Maybe Sylvanas was an option. They just need more BGs in general. They do. I'm back. Everybody talks about all of these. No, wait, it's the Rat Pack guy who likes to use Bestial Wrath. I could have used the Amani Berserker. Everybody talks about all of these old zones, but I'm like, Stormheim, you found out what High Helheim is, some Titan Keeper lore, a ton of Vicro stuff, Alliance War. It was all kind of random. Like, all that stuff sounds good on paper, but in practice, it wasn't very good. It was just kind of just a mishmash of a whole bunch of things. And none of it was told very well. Stormheim is a good example of just like a very disappointing zone. It had so much potential to be good, and it ended up being just kind of mediocre. Doctor says everything is fine. You went to the doctor already? That was fast. That's good. We don't need more BGs. We need more solo queue for rated BGs and arenas. Yeah, I don't get the solo queue thing. I don't get solo queue on normal things either. Your weapons cost 1. Heck yeah. Ooh, look at all these recruits. Destroy all damaged minions. Damn, King Mosh, that's a good ability. Recruit a 1, 2, and 3 attack minion. Shuffle a copy of your hand into your deck. I totally forgot that I had a hospital just around the corner. Do you watch anime? Hell yeah, I do. Stormheim needed the quest line where the Horde players go around with Sylvanas, not just seeing her at the start and at the end. Exactly. That was one of the things I was really disappointed about, was you barely saw Sylvanas in a zone that should have been all about her. You just kind of saw bits and pieces of her. About 300 meters away. Of course he does. He has an Earth Chan thumbnail. Hello, wow, Netflix. You see, that's something I can get behind. Battle detected. Is the stream lagging for you guys too? Heck yeah. Hey look, it's Shrek. I haven't seen you in forever, Shrek. Why have you forsaked me? Daga kotowaru. Daga kotowaru. Fruit of hours. Decisions. Sometimes I pause for a second, not often though. Ever play Magic the Gathering? Very much like Hearthstone. I tried Magic the Gathering for the first time, like, recently. around Christmas. I downloaded an app for it and I played a little bit of it. I was like, oh, so this is how you play Magic. It is a lot like Hearthstone. That's neat, I guess. Back to work. Battle commencing. Some bloke next to me just had a broken arm and feasted on a Big Mac. Free healthcare equals don't care about your health, I guess. Must be nice having free healthcare. Hero, do you enjoy the spaghetti? What is it? How does it go again? Why you touch my spaghetti? Who touched my spaghetti? What's this, dude? I think it was very confusing how the Titans came back to life, much like how Sylvanas' lack of attendance questline were nothing since. Well, Titans coming back to life isn't really too far-fetched. Because they're Titans. They kind of ignore a lot of the rules. Ooh, Yashiraj, huh? I do like going for a recruit deck. This will probably be my last run. After I'm done with this dungeon run, whether I win or fail, I'm done streaming. What's your opinion on the new expansion? Looks neat. Can't wait for it. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Do you enjoy spaghetti? Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is greater than everything else. Heck yeah. Anyone who doesn't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the best is a liar. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Illidan, there are 3 aspects of healthcare. 1 quality, 2 affordability, 3 universality, and you can only pick 2. Do more of those. I hope no one puts anything in my butt while I'm asleep. I hate it so hard. I don't think many people got the joke there. You see, the joke was that he wanted something put in his butt because he was secretly gay. But he was saying he didn't want it. But also mentioning it so that it would be brought up. And he was being he was using reverse psychology. Because he's definitely the smartest person. Wow, Hero, a new Q&A. Finally, thank you so much. Funny thing about the Q&A, I had planned on it being short. And then I ended up speaking for half an hour about how to do YouTube. I was like, well, too bad for that. Are you going to play Classic WoW? And if so, what class/faction? Of course I'm playing Classic WoW. I don't know what I'm going to play, though, but I'm going to play it for sure. A specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism, Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit, and it's not just because I bought a pack for my friend. He got a $70 card in it. Oh, dang. Did he get that one pot card? Battle detected. Damn, what is this? Hey, look, it's Pookie Studios. Hey, Pookie, how's the Garrosh video number 2 coming along? You know the one with Garrosh's rebellion and how they finally take him down since you put that one video out how many years ago? About part 1, and then you said you'd be making a part 2, but you haven't done that yet? You know what I'm talking about. There is no part 2. Sure there is. That's perfect. I sure as hell hope they nerf, better yet, and remove Titan Forging in the game. Today's standard in WoW is just outrageous. 960 for old content, no cutting age. Well, then you're effed. Yeah, they're not removing Titan Forge. They actually like that. There's no part 2. Found your channel 2 years ago. Really love your channel. Keep it up. Why, thank you, Joss Space 99. 2 years ago, those videos were garbage. I can't stand any of my old videos. Loktar Ogre. Let's see. I'm so deep sleeper. Even if you put something very hard in there, I would not wake up. Thrall, I'm not gonna put anything in your butt. The gay dude. Who are you calling me gay? I thought that line was probably one of the funniest things in that whole series. If my girl and my communist manifesto are both drowning and I could save one, you can catch me seizing the means of production at my girl's funeral. But maybe soon. Filthy commie. I want pics of Hemir Drix. I choose death. Oh, is that Gio? When are you going to come back to the Discord? She kind of overreacted a bit when you left. Very... I'll come back, I guess. Link it. Well, I don't have a link for it now. Oh, you agree that you overreacted a little bit? Maybe. Just a tiny bit. That's fine. You're young. Teenagers overreact over dumb shit all the time. I won't hold it against you. Ooh! Shoot 3 fireballs! The candle has saved my ass so many times, but I'm not really trying to win this one. So I'm gonna go with Embers of Ragnaros. Maybe it's one of my traits. Oh, you're young. You'll grow out of it, maybe. Or maybe not. Legendary. These are some good minions to recruit from the deck. I got 975 eye level BOA from normal and Taurus in the second week of the raid. What is the point of Mythic? I mean, you say all that like it's a bad thing, but it's like, ooh, I got a really good piece of gear that's better than Mythic. That's great. The only people it's a problem for are people who are Mythic raiders, who want to be better than everyone else because they Mythic raid. And it's like, what if someone's just really lucky and they run LFR, they'll have gear better than mine. It's like, well, good for them. Stay a while and listen. I mean, now I actually have money. Did you ever reach Legend? Yeah, I don't want to play Hearthstone that much. I don't really like doing things competitively in video games. Battle Detective. Illidan, link the Discord. So Jewel can come back. Battle detected. Oh shit, not good. I forgot about his goddamn hero power. I don't know how to link Discord. Okay, I'll link it then, I guess. Get over here. Is the Discord public? Sure is. I just don't have a link anywhere because I don't want people to know about it. Just right click the channel if you say so. Isn't Nomini online to do that? I don't think she's online right now. She's on the other side of the world. We should do live streams on Twitch. Heck no, Twitch is dumb. More pugs requiring cutting edge in order to do normal / hero content. Like what? Why is also tying legendaries ruin the game? RIP. I like the legendaries though. Communism does work, you nerd. No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, I'm not going to get into an argument about communism. You see, that's the joke of communism. Everybody knows it doesn't work. Are traps gay? A little bit. She's awake at night like every day, and yes, there's actually a girl sometimes attending this stream. No, there isn't. Girls don't exist in the game. How can you have YouTube for a job? I mean, like, ad revenue must be very low because you make videos on World of Warcraft and it classes of violence, you get specific ads and gamings. No, my channel's family friendly. So I don't have any problems with ads or anything. And I find it very suspect if other WoW YouTubers who also make family friendly content have problems with ad revenue. I mean, Nixium probably has the best case for videos that might get demonetized because a lot of his comedy-based videos have what could be considered offensive humor in them. But all the other ones are pretty safe too. I think WoW YouTubers are just kind of safe for the most part. Oh, and it's not as big of a deal as they like to, you know, talk about. When you've never read Marx or leftist literature and you're so smart you can disprove 100 years of theory with a sentence. I mean, the best case to make for communism, as much as I hate to even talk about it, is that every single time it's been implemented, it has failed, which should be an indication that it doesn't work in of itself. If it works in theory, sure, I can understand that. I think a lot of people agree with that too. But it doesn't work in practice. And I think that's the thing, why anyone would even consider communism seriously. Because in theory, it sounds like it's a great form of government, but in practice, that's not the case at all. I'm so fucked right now. I don't think I can win this one. And let's not talk about communism. I heard my old friend Lazy Peon got demonetized. Lazy Peon probably did. Got a couple of videos demonetized. It's not really a big deal though. I think the problem with Lazy Peon is that he doesn't really make videos anymore. And he probably got on and saw a couple of his videos got demonetized and just mentioned it, which is totally fine, but that's not really a indication that, oh no, it's all doom and gloom for all WoW YouTubers. Because I have some videos demonetized too, but I'm making more now than I ever have. No, communism has never been implemented. Socialism has. To be fair, I used to swear quite a lot. Sometimes I think I'm being ignored. What do you think about Blizzard removing legendaries? I personally liked them. Heck yeah, legendaries were the best. Legendaries. Oh goddamn, I'm just gonna lose again. Changed his name and started making clickbaity top 10s. No, he didn't. He just stopped making videos. Lazy Peon is more of a streamer now than he is a video maker. I think that's a lot of people did. They overreacted about the changes on YouTube and they just went to streaming as like a, oh no, I gotta jump ship now because, you know, what if it gets worse? Which, I'm saying that like it's a bad thing. That's actually a pretty smart thing to do. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But it ended up not being a big deal. So, you know, better safe than sorry. And socialism has worked? No, it hasn't. Man, you are very well spoken for a troll, senpai. Well, can't make too many videos because there isn't much going on in the MMO market. Sure, that's more of a problem with the style of videos you're making, if you're dependent on new releases. I never have a problem making videos. It's because my stuff isn't dependent on news and brand new stuff. Okay, so I guess that's it for the stream. I'm gonna go now. The communism has never been implemented argument. Yeah, that's usually one of the people who like to defend communism. I'm not 100% certain that they're all not trolls. Because some trolls are very elaborate like this. And that's usually one of the arguments they'll use, is that it's never been implemented correctly. Which, I mean, democracy works, and that's not been implemented correctly either. Technically. Or there's lots of different ways to do it. Bro, communism and socialism are different things. They kind of go hand in hand, though. Living in a country that has 48 million Americans going hungry because socialism has worked. Democracy doesn't work. It kind of works in the long run. No form of government is perfect. ASDD. I don't think I've ever seen anyone argue about communism for reals, which is so funny. That's kind of why I usually just ignore these kinds of things, but this is a rare occurrence. Because it's such a meme about communism. Because it's so well known that it doesn't work that people talk about it as if it's a joke. So it's funny to see someone actually taking it seriously. Otherwise, normally I would just ignore it. But this is like watching a rare unicorn at work trying to justify communism. Usually people who actually take it seriously are like people who are fresh into college and have discovered politics for the first time, or children, or, you know, just kind of delusional adults. Here, have you ever played? I don't think I've ever met a normal person who wasn't, you know, I probably shouldn't insult people like that. That's not nice. Yeah, the communist unicorn, that's the best way to describe it. It's like seeing a unicorn out in the wild. It's like, wow, someone actually believes this? Alright, I'm gonna go now.